Hi. So ADHD masking, hiding yourself. This can be used in many parts of life. First of all, many of us wear different masks. Many times what you see is not really reality. And this is very big in social media especially. You're wearing a camouflage, you try to make yourself appear normal. You do this to fit in the environment or fit society in general. You strive for perfection. You're a committed worker, a committed student, you get good grades, you're very hardworking. So basically, nobody sees who you really are. You show others that you are in control and everything's good. But reality is different. It is a coping mechanism. It's a coping mechanism that can break at any moment. I learned this behavior already when I was 20, 21. Checking obsessively your keys, your belongings, everything, just checking everything twice because I was very scared about, doing a mistake. Be perfect as possible so people don't really see that, I'm struggling. Staying quiet many times instead of talking because you're afraid you're going to say something embarrassing. Hiding my hyperactivity many times. And avoiding certain aspects of some work. If I was in my comfort zone, I would be in my comfort zone, and I would try to avoid those kind of tasks where I can be revealed, where I would mess up or do a mistake and people will see that, oh, Patrick does not have everything under control. So many times I would try to take those jobs that I knew I'm gonna, handle, I'm gonna succeed, easier jobs. When somebody would talk to me, I would listen very, very carefully, just so I would get every fact, just so I would not zone out. I arrived everywhere, always too early. I was so afraid of getting late. That was one of my biggest fears, is being late. So I would always arrive everywhere early. And also I had a great epiphany. Why don't I become like a crazy funny guy? So I would hide my insecurities and be like a kid full of life. And then people would always just see me as a crazy person, which is a defense mechanism. And this actually worked. You tell jokes, you laugh, you act a little bit crazy, and people just kind of like, they see you as this like a animated character. And you can hide your insecurities in that. And many comedians do this. They're very funny, but in reality, their lives are very tragic and very sad. So I would always hide my insecurities, myself, under humor and this persona that I created. At some point, it may be in 1 year, in maybe 5 years, it's gonna just crash down. Addicts do this all the time. Some years ago at my workplace, there was a guy who appeared very normal. He was into bodybuilding, he was very athletic, very calm, very reasonable guy, like a normal guy. Then I would hear stories that that people would hear him snorting in the bathroom. And he did this for a very long time, until once, he got caught because he was, too messed up, and he got fired. It was like, for me, it was like a shock because, I would never believe that guy was like a drug user. He managed to keep a pretty good charade. So what to do? First of all, you have to construct your life in a way that is good for you. So you don't have to mask your symptoms. Things like diet, meditation, cognitive therapy, maybe even medication. The most important thing is to find the right work field for you. Maybe working in a high-demand business environment is not the right for you. Where you have to hide yourself, you have to mask your symptoms. Maybe it's not the right place for you. If you don't like people, maybe you should work with computers or animals instead of going to the area with people. What is your strength? I know I would lose my mind if I was working somewhere on Wall Street, wearing a suit and tie every day, doing numbers. I will not last long, that I know. So I wouldn't go to those places. Find your strengths. Where could you manage your ADHD? So you have to mask your symptoms. You can start being honest with yourself. Recognize your behavior. What are you doing and why? Are you doing overtime and being a perfectionist because you're trying to overcompensate to show everybody that you're worthy, you're enough? Or are you doing just because you want it? So recognize your behaviors. And also, a big thing is, if you have to mask your symptoms around your friends, around your coworkers, maybe they're not right people for you. Maybe you should change your friends, change your work environment if you have to mask your symptoms. Consider getting a therapy, seeking professional in order to handle the situation. Masking can work for many years. You can hide your symptoms, you can hide yourself for many years, but sooner or later it's going to all be crashing down. And the mask will fall off. So, have you ever done this behavior? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. You can like this video if you want. I will talk to you next time. Take care and bye.